What's going on, gamers? I'm Coach Solomon, back again for yet another awesome game gym workout in Minecraft. In today's lesson, we're going to take another tour down memory lane. However, this one's going to be a little more broad. We're going to delve into the history of some of Minecraft's most famous servers and where they are now. All three of these servers can be considered small by today's standards for play. However, the communities and cult following they have and still have bleed through all of Minecraft to this very day. Learning about these infamous hubs for us crafters at the tail end of our community roadmap will better help scope how far and how vast Minecraft has come, and how we as a community helped build, mine, and craft this great big game together. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. So, for our warm-up, I'm going to keep it pretty brief. To begin taking us down a trail that will have less and less players as we continue, I want you to have some quality playtime until we head to the scrim much later. So, for this warm-up, go ahead and get yourself into one of your favorite servers you like to come back to. This can be one of the many servers the other coaches and I have shown before, like Hypixel, Complex Gaming, or Manicube. But focus on the community that surrounds you, the players, the aesthetic, the creators of the server, how each minigame likely had its own origins from somewhere or someone else. After 10 minutes of some fun, let's regroup up again and buckle up for a journey into the lost and found. Alrighty, y'all, our first stop on this field trip is gonna be the ever-growing living organism that is 2B2T, or better known as Minecraft's biggest anarchy server ever. Add the server IP titled 2b2t.org. This server was started as far back as 2010 and will need you to enter 1.7.2 or 1.20.0 to join. It started as a vanilla survival Minecraft world with no rules. This meant no plugins, no save states, nothing. It's a server completely open to the elements. Now, this server has such a rich history that spans over a decade now and requires hours of time just to briefly explain. But joining the server, you'll see its spawn pretty much says all about why this server is so revered. It can take days just to leave this dystopian wasteland of a spawn. However, it also tells the story of a rich and vibrant community filled with love, hate, creativity, destruction, and an authentic look at what the world could become if left to our devices. Let's move over to stop 2 now that we've gotten to see just the tip of Minecraft's historic servers. Our next server of interest is the Shotbow Network. Type in the IP play.shotbow.net and then hit join. This server was famous for being the first server network, which would embed other servers into its main server, creating a hub or worlds to join and leave into instead of having to enter numerous IPs all the time. It also housed the home to factions and the famous game mode MineZ, a Minecraft version of DayZ, and was massively used on top of Minecraft YouTubers' videos all throughout the 2010s. However, Shotbow has a bit more of a skill climb when staying on. The game modes are more heavy PvP pro stuff, so newer younger players looking for a fun time with pals wouldn't get that much here. As we walk around and join the lobbies we see around us, you'll likely get a barren and solemn ghost town of what used to be a thriving and buzzing server filled with thousands of players at a time 24/7. A shell of what it formerly was, but we can see from this hub how lively it must have been. Unlike real ghost towns, these blocks can't degrade, so we see the pristine look of what players had logged into every day. The Shotbow community has greatly fizzled out, and we'll see sometimes small spikes every few years from nostalgia or like current Minecraft trends. So let's leave this server to rest, and for all its good it has done for Minecraft history. And now let's go over and discuss our final server of today in drill number 3. The final server I want us to look at today is one we may have heard of, Mineplex.com. Mineplex was known at the time as the biggest server in Minecraft ever. It housed dozens of game modes like Micro Battles, Dragon Run, Paintball, Sheep Quest, survival games, Build My Thing, and so much more. It had this great big tree overworld and had so many different servers, all copies of each other, so players could continue to join in mass. However, new management and the dwindling numbers of Java Minecraft players led Mineplex to eventually thin down to nothing more than a ghost of its former self. No games were joinable, all extra servers gone, and all you'd catch is a few players here and there just wandering as well. And one fateful day, Mineplex finally went offline. A server where thousands played, millions tuned in, and a generation remembered, gone in an instant. The footage you're actually seeing is not current, as you may guess. This is footage that I took of my time playing the minigames in Mineplex a whole whopping 9 years ago. But now, the server was bought by an Overwatch YouTuber named Samito D, and he and his team are in the works to launch the server again very soon, with all of its old content. It's in closed pre-alpha, however, but things are brewing from the looks of it. Glad we could end our history trip on a happier ending, as we now get to move over to some independent playtime. Now that we've gotten to enter and listen about some pretty old, forgotten, and frankly sad history about some of Minecraft's biggest servers, let's go take some time to have fun and lock into an actual big community server, Hypixel. Go to mc.hypixel.net and spend the next 20 to 30 minutes playing some of the game modes they offer. Want to grind again in some Bed Wars? Or perhaps get some good old thrills in some minigames? Whatever floats your boat is game. Let's remember and pay attention to the sense of community the server has. Hypixel started as adventure map creators and ended up building a Minecraft empire with this server. And yet, they've continued to adapt and evolve with the game, providing multiple generations of players with the same welcome and good feeling every time. After some practicing and playing, then we can regroup and reflect on today's concluding lesson and think about our journey to here. Welcome back, gamers. Glad we got to finish off strong and more laid back this season with some free play. After getting to go through some servers of Minecraft history with me, let's think about some takeaways or questions we may have. Where is the overall Minecraft community headed in the near and far future? How can these long lost servers be compared to or contrasted from new Minecraft servers out now? And how do I, as a player, get to become a member of this great big community? Well, all these and more we'll get to discuss in our season wrap-up, so stay tuned. Thank you all so much for watching to the end of today's Minecraft Game Gym workout. I'm so happy I got to show y'all some of my most played and fondest Minecraft servers I know. And thank you for grinding it to the very end of the season with me. I can't wait to share what I have in store for next season. I've been Coach Solomon, and I hope to see you all next time.